Check, is this thing on? Test. Hey guys, it's Josh here from Robert's Camera. I'm in downtown Indianapolis and I have a brand new camera from Fujifilm to show you. It's actually right here in my pocket because it is very small and it's very unique, has a bunch of really cool features. It is the Fujifilm X Half and I can't wait to tell you all about it. All right, so here it is. It's the Fujifilm X Half, and it's a film-inspired camera, but it's fully digital, inspired by half-frame cameras, and it has a vertical 1-inch 18-megapixel sensor, which is very cool, and a couple of really cool features. The first thing you notice is that it is very small. It looks a lot like, one of the X100 cameras. It's very classically designed, very good-looking. It's extremely lightweight, fits in the hand, fits in your pocket very easily. Has pretty minimal controls, which is cool. Let's see if we can take a look at it here. So you have, on the top, you have your on-off switch, which is right here. You have this film advance type lever. You have exposure compensation and you have your shutter button. On the front, you have lens cap here, a 10.8 millimeter 2.8 lens, and your aperture ring, where you can set it to automatic or you can manually set that. You have a flash and then your viewfinder here. And then on the back here, you'll notice that the screen is not oriented the way that you would typically expect it to be. It is vertical orientation, and that is because this camera has a 1-inch sensor that is vertically oriented in the body here. So that means that everything you shoot when the camera is horizontal is going to be portrait orientation, and then if you want to do landscape orientation, you will turn this camera sideways like this. Has a stills to video switch and a playback button. Those are the only sort of controls here on the back that are physical. The bottom, you have a 1/4-20 thread and you have the battery bay, and it takes an SD card. It does take the W126S, same battery as in several Fuji cameras, including the X100s. So you're gonna have a nice long battery life with this, which is really great. All right, so on to what makes this camera cool. Because it has a vertically oriented 1-inch sensor, that means that you're gonna get vertical orientation photos every time you use this thing. So when you turn it on here, hit the on switch there, you'll see that the image pops up here on the back. It's set to an automatic mode right now. Here over on the left is where it shows your film simulation that you have. And you can just swipe through those as you're shooting. It has a bunch of really great film simulations. I really like the Acro standard, so that's what I use a lot. Another cool feature about this camera is that you can shoot what they call 2-in-1 mode, and you can do that for stills and video, I'm pretty sure. So how that works is you'll take a photo here. Let's see if you can see that. Take a photo, let it focus, take one. And so it records the first image, and then if you pull back this film advance type lever, you'll see here that there's a little black square and white square, and then you can go to take yet another photo, just like that, and then it will say storing, and then if you hit the playback, it actually stores them side by side in a single file inside the camera, which is really cool. That look is like diptychs that a lot of people really like from shooting half-frame cameras. This camera is definitely inspired by a half-frame camera, so that feature is really cool. I just think that's really fun and a really cool thing that they included in this. That they didn't have to, but they did, and I'm happy that they did. This camera has a bunch of really cool features, but one of my favorites is the film camera mode that's built into it, and I will show you that now. So here, when you're shooting, here, I'll switch to, let's do classic negative, one of my favorites. And then if you swipe down here from the top, you can enter in film camera mode. You'll choose how many shots you want to do. Do you want 36, 54, or 72? Decide whether or not you want the date stamp on, and decide if you want aperture priority mode or if you want full automatic. I'm going to go full automatic, and I'm going to hit start, and then you get entered into this mode where it looks like the back of an old film camera. Here's your frame counter. It's set to 0, shows your battery. You can decide if you want autofocus or manual focus, and if you want the date stamp on there, you can switch to manual focus here and decide where you want the camera to focus using scale focus. I'm gonna switch to auto, and then I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna shoot through 36 frames and show you what we get. It's a very cool camera. I'm really enjoying it. It's very, I don't know, it's so lightweight. It's easy to use. There's nothing to it. It's fully automatic right now. So I'm just walking around, pointing it at things I think are pretty, and we'll see how they come out. Oh, some people doing cute stuff over here. This camera is perfect for people who are upgrading from a cell phone or like taking disposable cameras and maybe they don't have access to a lab or the expenses are kind of adding up and they want a camera that they can take out that isn't their phone and they can use for snapshots all around, take little videos, take photos, and just record a lot of memories. This is a great camera for that.